A very good evening. Welcome to State of Business on our television. I'm Ashinsani Veerasinghe. Let's have a look at the headlines first. Special commodity levy on several key commodities revised. Island-wide curfew imposed on this Sunday and Monday. News in detail. Finance Ministry announced that special commodity levy for several imported goods including sugar, chili, potatoes and dal has been revised. Finance Ministry also announced that the special commodity levy will be applicable for a period of 6 months from today. Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa, in his capacity as the Minister of Finance yesterday, made the amendments to the Special Commodity Levy Act number 48 of 2007, and accordingly the prices of over 26 commodities have been changed with effect from today. As per the circular issued by the Ministry of Finance, the highest amount levy has been imposed in yogurt, and that is 800 rupees per 1 kilo. The minimum levy of 5 rupees and 10 rupees have been imposed in dal, peas and grams when importing. The list also includes oranges, lemons, grapes, apples and dates. However, the levy for 1 kilo of dates is 100 rupees, while the lemon is charged at 400 rupees per kilo. According to the latest changes, 50 rupees will be added to every kilo of sugar and 100 rupees for dry chilies. The Treasury also says that 100 rupees of levy will be applicable for canned fish like salmon, mackerel and sardine. A levy of 350 rupees has also been imposed on palm oil as well as coconut oil. The government has decided to extend the quarantine curfew for few more days, and accordingly an island-wide curfew will be imposed on this Sunday and Monday. President's Media Division in a statement said that the curfew currently in force in the two districts of Colombo and Gampaha will continue until further notice. Moreover, curfew will be effective island-wide on this Sunday and Monday. Curfew in other districts except Colombo and Gampaha will be imposed at 8 p.m. tomorrow and will be lifted at 5 a.m. on next Tuesday. Thereafter, curfew in these districts will be effective from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. daily until further notice. The statement further added that the program commenced to resume public life in Colombo and Gampaha districts while curfew is in force, will continue throughout tomorrow and will proceed from next Tuesday onwards. The conditions specified in the previous announcements with regard to the implementation of curfew will remain unchanged, the statement further added. 27 new COVID-19 cases have been identified yesterday, raising the total count of COVID-19 cases in the country to more than 1,050. In the meantime, as per the information of the Health Promotion Bureau, 620 COVID-19 contracted patients have been discharged after a full recovery as of 2 p.m. today. The total number of COVID-19 cases in Sri Lanka increased to 1,055 with 27 cases detected yesterday. Thus, 11 of these cases are Navy personnel, 15 are returnees from Dubai who were under quarantine and 1 is a returnee from Kuwait. Subsequently, the Health Promotion Bureau states that 620 patients who had contracted the virus have recovered as of 2 p.m. today. There are 426 active cases in the country, while 110 individuals are currently under investigations in hospitals. Moreover, 1,603 PCR tests have been conducted yesterday and more than 49,000 PCR tests have been conducted in the country so far. Subsequently, Unilever Sri Lanka has donated 13 million rupees worth medical equipment including 5 ventilators and 2,800 PCR test kits to the Ministry of Health as part of its ongoing efforts to support the country in its battle against the coronavirus pandemic. This comes in addition to the formally committed sum of 35 million rupees to fight the virus in the country. A team of representatives from Unilever Sri Lanka has handed over the medical equipment to Minister of Health and Indigenous Medicine Services, Pavitra Wanyarachi. Stay tuned for more news after this short break. Welcome back after the break. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa has presented a set of proposals to transform Sri Lanka Transport Board into a profit-earning and leading entity. President made these proposals during a discussion held at the Presidential Secretariat yesterday to review the current status of SLTB. Accordingly, President Rajapaksa is of the view that SLTB could be evolved into a state organization that can contribute to the national assets instead of seeking funds from it. Concerning the heavy traffic congestions on road during morning and evening hours of weekdays, President proposed to immediately implement park and drive method. President highlighted the necessity of attracting those who are travelling to work in their own vehicles to the public transport system, and he noted that additional buses with required facilities to the existing fleet are needed to meet this end. A dedicated school bus service for children should be promoted while giving priority to the safety of children, President said. It was discussed to paint the school buses in yellow and give preference to school buses on roads, and President Rajapaksa emphasized the importance of color coding for private and SLTB buses. President added that around 4,500 highly skilled mechanics are working for the SLTB and their expertise could be utilized for outside maintenance work, thereby earning an additional income for the government. President pointed out that the SLTB possesses unutilized land across the country and proper management of them could earn an extra income too. President Rajapaksa added that the SLTB is capable of transporting agricultural crops from remote areas to the suburbs, benefiting both farmers and the consumers equally. The central bank report states that the headline inflation as measured by the year-on-year change in the National Consumer Price Index decreased to 5.9% in April this year from 7% in March this year. Accordingly, food inflation declined to 12.2% in April this year from 14.1% in March this year. Meanwhile, non-food inflation also declined to 1.1% in April 2020 from 1.8% in March 2020. The change in the NCPI measured on an annual average basis increased to 5.1% in April 2020 from 4.9% in March 2020. Monthly change of NCPI recorded at minus 0.3% in April 2020 due to declines observed in prices of items in the food category driven by the continued seasonal supply of food crops. Meanwhile, prices of the items within the non-food category remained unchanged in April 2020, partly due to the lower demand for non-essential goods and services during the lockdown period with the spread of COVID-19 pandemic in the country. Further, core inflation remained unchanged at 3.2% in April 2020, while annual average core inflation decreased to 5% in April 2020 from 5.2% in March 2020. Former Speaker Karu Jayasuriya says that he will go before the judiciary against some media outlets for spreading false information over the Constitutional Council and the independent commissions. Releasing a video footage to the media, former Speaker says that since his entry into politics, he has struggled to ensure the Right to Information Act for the general public of this country and noted that spreading false information by some media outlets was an intentional attack on the country's democracy.
ජනතා සුභසිද්ධිය තහවුරු කරගත හැක්කේ ජනතාවට සත්‍ය දැනගැනීමට හැකිනම් පමණයි. සත්‍ය තොරතුරු ජනතාවට දැනගැනීමට රටේ විද්‍යුත් සහ මුද්‍රිත මාධ්‍ය ඉතා වැදගත්. ජනමාධ්‍ය රටක හතරවන ආණ්ඩුවයි සැලකෙන්නේ ඒ නිසායි. ඒත් ජනතාවගේ පැත්තේ සිටීමේ ජනතාව වෙත සත්‍ය ගෙන යතු මාධ්‍ය ආයතන දේශපාලන අතකොළු බවට පත්වී අසත්‍ය සමාජගත කිරීමට කටයුතු කරන්නේ නම් මහා ව්‍යාසනයක ආරම්භය වන්නේ යයි. ස්වාධීන කොමිෂන් සභා සහ ඒවායේ පත්කිරීම සම්බන්ධයෙන් බලයක් සහිත ව්‍යවස්ථාදායක සභාව දුර්වල කර දැමීම අන්තර්නෝමතික දේශපාලන ගමනකට අවශ්‍ය පසුබිම සැකසීමත්. ස්වාධීන කොමිෂන් සභා ස්ථාපනය කළ යුතු බවත් ජනතාවගේ තොරතුරු දැනගැනීමේ අයිතිය මනතක් මගින් තහවුරු කළ යුතු බවත් 1994 මම දේශපාලනයට ඇතුළු වූ දා සිටම කියා සිටියා.
Stay tuned for stock updates after this short break. Welcome back after the break. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on a mixed note today. The all-share price index gained 15.09 points to close at 4,799.89 and the S&P SL20 dropped 2.66 points to close at 2,034.38. The turnover was 2 billion rupees and over 94 million shares were traded. Up next are forex rates. And that's all the news for today. See you again on Monday with State of Business at the same time. Until then, take care. Good night.